Alright, what up y'all, it's Way Breezy here, and I'm back with another video. Once again, I'm sorry for the different mic for those of you that are returning. We will be back shortly, I promise. But this video is about struggling to be present, and if you don't really know what that means, in other words, it means, struggling to be in the moment and just being there in the moment, appreciating every single second of the moment that you're in. The reason I'm making this video, I usually, it's funny, it's becoming a trend where I give you guys the reasoning behind these videos because I feel like it's good to, not just be chatting up some shit, but actually give a real life example. And the reason I'm making this specific video is because it was recently one of my best friend's 21st birthdays, and I love this guy, he means a lot to me. And we went to some bars for his birthday, got him all drunk. He's a happy guy, he's a cool kid, he's a great kid. And, we're all laughing. I was even with my parents were there, so it was a really cool night, just filled with love and laughs and smiles. But there was, unfortunately, this super dreadful feeling of my consciousness kind of taking over and not letting me just be happy with everybody else in the room, We were in this little bar lounge type of thing. It wasn't really a bar, it was kind of just a lounge, but you could get drinks, and there was like live music. And, people are telling stories, we're sitting in a circle, people are laughing, everyone around us is having a good time, people are getting up and dancing, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm enjoying being there, but I'm not truly present. My brain isn't thinking about all the things around me. My brain is thinking about YouTube, and like making videos and my relationships with certain people. And, the half the time I was there, between the different bars and that lounge, I had this dreadful feeling of like, what am I doing? Like, I could be working right now, like I had my notes app on my phone. I write down a lot of video ideas, and I probably pulled it out like 20 times while I was out, I don't see anyone else on their phones. Like, nobody was on their phones. It was a very present day. I just couldn't stop thinking about my YouTube channel and like wanting to go back home and work on my videos, I'm supposed to be having a good time and being out and being happy with my friends and family, and I just couldn't help but be taken away from that. My brain kind of took me away from that and didn't allow me to be happy and be in the moment, I wrote down like probably 20 videos ideas yesterday over like a 3 or 4 hour night, and it was like, what are you doing? Like I was standing in a circle, people were like taking shots and shit. I don't drink, I'm completely sober, and I'm like whipping out my phone like, ooh, that's a good video idea. Oh my god, that was such a good idea. And even this video idea came from later on in the night being like, ooh, I should make a video about how I suck at being present. Like basically just self-deprivation the whole night. But I just kind of wanted to talk about the struggle of not being present, and like not being aware of your surroundings and just being stuck in like this mental bubble, like this personal mental bubble. And I wonder if any of you guys can relate to that, because it's very curious to me. All of us have buddies, all of us have a group of friends, and I don't know if any of you guys have ever sat in a room with your friends and, you're sitting in a circle, everyone's laughing, there might be something on a TV or something like that, and you kind of just are in third person, it almost feels like you're not even there, you're like disassociated from the whole thing, and you just can't be present, you can't be in the moment, you're not looking around like, man, this is a good group of cats, like I'm really loving this right now, you're like in third person above yourself, in your own head, like, I should have, maybe you're thinking about regrets, like, I should have said that differently to that girl, or I should have said that differently in this conversation, or what the fuck am I doing with my life? I could be getting back to work, or like, oh man, I should probably leave soon because I got to get up tomorrow to do this thing, it kind of sucks. Like, I wish I wasn't like this, I wish I could just stop the brain, I wish I could just stop thinking and just enjoy every moment and take it as they come, I plan on my days like to a T, almost like on a time block schedule, and sometimes it's like imprisoning, it's like a self-imprisonment, I have to wake up at this time, I have to start working on my video at this time, or like I have to wake up at this time and go to work at this time, and I have to get home at this time, shower for this amount of time, I never let myself just be in the day, I kind of feel like taking a 20-minute shower, let's just sit here, I'll be like, no, it has to be a 10-minute shower because I have to do this, and I'm just like a robot, I'm not even a human, the ability to be present and be in the moment is very humane, it is a very humane feeling, and I've achieved it in periods of my life, but right now, the 20-year-old me has not really been able to catch that feeling and captivate it, I'm kind of lost on that right now, and I don't know if any of you guys can relate, I feel like when I was younger, it was so much easier to be in the moment present with the basketball team, or, you know, playing the video games, and I'm not thinking about anything but the game, you know? Now, when I go play games and I go hang out with friends, or I'm playing sports, you know, anything that's a social event, there's just this guy on my shoulder, this little mini me on my shoulder that's just talking to me non-stop, and I'm like, oh my god, shut up, bro. Like, you know, I'm trying to be here. These guys need my full undivided attention, and I just can't do it. And it takes a toll on my relationship as well. You know I struggle in my relationship because of that fact, where I'm just, you know, sometimes it's in one ear out the other when people are talking to me, because I'm just having my own conversation in my head, and I don't mean to do that. It's just, it kind of takes over, it takes control of me, and I don't really know how to fix that or change the fact. I just kind of wanted to talk about that for a quick little second. I know this video might be a little short, but just let me know if any of you guys can relate to that, you know, where you're struggling to be present and in the moment. If any of you guys have beat that feeling, please let me know in the comments down below on how you beat it, because I'm really working towards becoming a better person in that aspect and beating that part of my life. That's all I have for you guys today. A little bit of a short one, but I hope you guys did enjoy it nonetheless. And once again, we're coming up on 3,000 subscribers, and it would mean the world to me if we could hit that by the new year. It would be the greatest New Year Christmas present type of thing for me, and it would mean the world. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.